Oh, welcome to my living room. Christmas 2022 is underway in our house. Juan has been putting up the Christmas lights, which apparently he says, oh, look at them. We'll look at them from the front later on. But right now, it's time to get the tree up, decorate. You know, I cleaned my floors so I could decorate the tree and put it up. I'll put it up and decorate. Of course, it's one of those trees that has all that frosting on it, which means the floor is going to be dirty again. That's the base. Oh, even before I do that, because it's such a pain to do afterwards, the skirt. Let's get the Christmas skirt together. Oh, I already have it tied up. I was proactive when I put this away, wasn't I? This is what I like about these trees. They're relatively easy to put together. We're going to have to move this chair for now. There, it's done. Not really. I still have to go through and fluff all this up now, which will take a while. So I'm gonna need a stool for the higher ones. Looks crooked. That would be why. That's better. It's not like you have to do a lot here. Just trying to make it look a little bit more natural looking. Fill in some of the gaps. I'm not going to worry too much about back there because that's the back of the tree. No one ever sees it. Except the cat. The bottom ones need the most, it seems. I actually don't know why we worry so much about making it all so perfect and everything. There's no such thing as a perfect tree in nature. I guess it's just because we all don't want people to think we're imperfect, and we all are, except for Juan. Juan is perfect. Just don't tell him that. I tell him he's the best, because he is. But he's not perfect. Getting close. Christmas lights are up outside, so that means it's espresso time. To get my fluffing done soon so we can have a coffee together. And then I'll come back and decorate the tree. Oh yeah, go ahead. I already told everybody we're having coffee in a few minutes anyway.
When you say everybody, you mean all three of them?
Yes, all three of my subscribers. I think that looks fine for now. So I'm going to go have coffee with Juan, and then we'll be back to decorate. Back from coffee, the tree is ready to go. I did put some decorations in place already. The nutcrackers are there. My little stuffed snowman and Santa Claus. My shelf on the elf there. And I did put the topper on the tree. I don't use a star. My neighbor across the street makes these little planters, you know, the Christmas planters that people put on their front porches. And I take the decorations from them and I use that as the tree topper. I don't use a star. I think it looks pretty. I don't have a theme for my decorations anyway. I decorate with things that mean something to me. No deep meanings here, really. I do have a thing for glass decorations, and these are just things I picked up at Pier 1 before they closed. These are just cheap little bauble things from, I think, Winners or whatever. They just look pretty. A couple of little Santa snowmen. Well, these are little snowmen. They have my children's names on those. When I was a kid growing up, my mom and dad, their Christmas tree had these elves on them that were inherited from my dad's mother. And I've always enjoyed them. This guy's broken. I'm going to have to kind of sew him together. So these ones are reminiscent of the ones I had as a kid, more so the green and red ones. And then a couple years ago, I actually found the more modern versions, and now they represent Juan and myself. I guess that could be us. And then these are our 3 children, my daughter, my son, and his son. My favorite TV show, Christmas show of all time, of course, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. And many, many years ago, I actually happened to luck in getting these guys, Max and the Grinch. They go near the top of the tree every year. A friend of ours had this, bought this for us a few years ago too. This is a couple years after we actually 2016, there it is, the date is there, 2016. That wasn't long after we started Open House 24. And of course, I have these guys, you know, I put a Christmas tree on my Christmas tree and a Santa Claus and the, what do they call those? Like those, not nativity, the Christmas village house is what that is. And then, of course, we have one for Paco, our black cat, which you're not going to find him because I was vacuuming all day and he hates the vacuum. These ones are for Juan. He's a great barbecuer. He makes a fantastic steak and red pepper sandwich that, oh man, if you're a carnivore, you'd love it. And he's my little drummer boy. He likes to bang on the drums. So he has a drum ornament. This one, you're going to ask, why the hell do you have a frog on your tree? It's such a typical Christmas decoration, right? Well, this one, my dad was never one for Christmas. He enjoyed it, but the only thing he ever insisted upon was the only thing he had from his childhood for Christmas. And apparently he had a very rough childhood, so this particular ornament had a special meaning for him. But for years and years, from the time I can remember until he passed away, every Christmas we put this frog on the tree. That was the only ornament he had from his childhood. And I don't know what happened to it through the years after he passed away. Like, someone took it and maybe it's broken. I don't know if it's still around. But I found a frog shopping one day and I thought, well, that is in memory of my father. I have a couple more ornaments that have a particular story behind them too, but I have them hung on the tree for the last couple years on just like elastic bands, and it's, you know what, it's the meaning behind them is it's quite personal, and I think they deserve better treatment than that. I'll get them fixed up and I'll tell you the story of those later on. But that'll be another day. For now, we're going to concentrate on my vast collection of ornaments. I don't like to have a lot of decorations on the trees, just a little bit, you know, just to make it fun and nice. So, I'm going to get started. Max and the Grinch are always the first guys to go up, and that shall continue. You need 2 hands, Kim. I'll let you go right there, Max. Nobody sees the back of the tree, but I always put a few there. I don't want it to feel like I'm neglecting it. I'm going to put this on anyway for now. I can always fix them later. Well, there we have it. Christmas tree is all decorated. It's cozy next to the fireplace. So thanks for hanging out with me. Everybody, have a great Christmas. Enjoy the holiday season, and we'll catch you soon. Ciao, ciao.